Have you ever had a woman talk to you in a way that felt different, but you couldn't quite figure out why? Maybe she asks certain questions, remembers tiny details about your life, or says things that seem completely ordinary on the surface, yet somehow feel more personal when they come from her. Here's something many men overlook. When a woman is developing genuine feelings for you, she may not immediately say, "I like you." Instead, her feelings often come out indirectly through the things she says, the questions she asks, and the way she talks about you and your future. And today, we're going to uncover 7 things a woman may say when she is beginning to develop real feelings for you. These phrases are not magic formulas, and one sentence alone does not prove that someone is romantically interested. But when you notice several of these signs together, especially when her actions match her words, it may be worth paying attention. So stay until the end, because the 7th one is especially interesting. It can reveal that she is thinking about you in a much deeper way than you might realize. The first thing she may say is, "How was your day?" Now you might think that sounds completely ordinary. After all, people ask each other about their day all the time. But context matters. When a woman is developing feelings for you, she may become genuinely interested in the details of your everyday life. She doesn't just want to know what happened. She wants to know how you felt, what made you happy, what frustrated you, what you're working on, and what is happening in your world. She may ask follow-up questions. She may remember something you told her several days ago. She might say, "How did that meeting go?" Or, "Did you ever fix that problem you told me about?" That is different from simply making conversation. When someone remembers the small details of your life, it often means that your conversations have become important to them. And there is another subtle part of this. If she regularly checks in on you without needing anything from you, pay attention. She may simply be a caring person, of course, but consistent interest can sometimes indicate that you have become emotionally significant to her. The second thing she may say is, "I feel like I can talk to you about anything." That sentence carries emotional weight. When a woman tells you that she feels comfortable opening up to you, she is telling you that she trusts you. And emotional trust is often one of the foundations of deeper connection. Maybe she starts telling you about her childhood. Maybe she talks about her dreams, fears, disappointments, family, past experiences, or things she normally keeps private. She may say, "I don't usually tell people this," or "I don't know why I'm telling you this." Those statements can be meaningful because they suggest that she sees you as someone safe enough to let her guard down around. But remember, emotional openness does not automatically mean romantic attraction. Some people naturally build deep friendships. The important thing is to look at the entire pattern. Does she open up to you more than she does with most people? Does she actively seek your opinion? Does she seem to care about how you see her? Does she make an effort to maintain the connection? When several of these behaviors appear together, the relationship may be moving beyond casual conversation. The third thing she may say is, "You're different from other men." Now, this one can be particularly revealing. When someone is attracted to you, they may start comparing you favorably to other people without even realizing how obvious they sound. She might say, "You actually listen." She might say, "You're not like most guys I've met." Or she might tell you, "I really like the way you think." Notice what she is doing here. She is not simply complimenting your appearance. She is highlighting something about your character. That can be significant because physical attraction can happen quickly, but emotional attraction often grows from admiration. If she repeatedly points out qualities she appreciates about you, such as your patience, confidence, kindness, humor, ambition, honesty, or emotional maturity, she may be telling you what she values about you. And sometimes the strongest compliment is not the loudest one. A woman who says, "I feel comfortable around you," may be communicating far more than someone who simply says, "You look good." The fourth thing she may say is, "You should come with me." This could sound simple, but invitations are often powerful signals of interest. Maybe she is going somewhere with friends and specifically asks you to join. Maybe she knows about an event and says, I think you'd really enjoy this. Maybe she finds a restaurant, movie, concert, or activity and says, we should go sometime. The key is not the specific activity. The key is that she is creating opportunities to spend time with you. When someone is developing feelings, they often look for natural reasons to bring you into their world. She may introduce you to her friends. She may tell you about places she loves. She may invite you into conversations about things that matter to her. And if she starts saying, next time we should, that can be another interesting clue. Because now she is not just enjoying the present moment. She is imagining another moment with you. The fifth thing she may say is, I was thinking about you. That sentence can be surprisingly powerful. Think about what it means. You were not physically there, but something reminded her of you. Maybe she heard a song you once mentioned. Maybe she saw a restaurant you like. Maybe she came across a funny video and immediately thought you would enjoy it. When she tells you, I saw this and thought of you, she is revealing that you occupy a place in her everyday thoughts. And that matters because attraction is not only about what happens when two people are together. It is also about what happens when they are apart. If you find yourself naturally appearing in her thoughts during ordinary moments, that can be a sign that the connection is becoming emotionally meaningful to her. Again, context matters. One message does not prove anything, but repeated moments like this can tell you that she associates certain experiences with you. The sixth thing she may say is, what are you doing this weekend? This question can have many innocent explanations. She could simply be making conversation. But if she regularly asks about your availability, there may be more behind it. Especially if she follows the question with something like, we should do something, or are you free Saturday? She may be testing the waters. She may want to know whether you are available without directly asking you out. Sometimes people do this because they are uncertain how you feel. They want to find out whether you will show interest before they make themselves vulnerable. So if she consistently wants to know when you are free and looks for opportunities to spend time together, don't automatically dismiss it. At the same time, don't assume every question means romantic interest. The healthiest approach is to notice the pattern without becoming obsessed with decoding every word. And now we come to the seventh thing she may say. It is something that can reveal a much deeper level of emotional investment. She may say, I can actually see myself doing that with you. It could be about traveling. It could be about trying a new restaurant. It could be about celebrating a holiday. It could even be something as simple as saying, we should do this next year. The important part is that she is placing you in her future. When someone starts naturally imagining future experiences with you, it can mean that they are becoming comfortable with the idea of you being part of their life. Maybe she says, one day we should take a trip together. Maybe she says, you have to meet my friends. Maybe she says, I think you would love this place. Or perhaps she jokes, when we're old, we'll still be arguing about this. Those comments can reveal something interesting. She is mentally creating a future scenario in which you are still there. But remember, there is one important rule. Words matter, but actions matter more. Someone can say beautiful things and still not be genuinely interested. And someone can be shy, reserved, or nervous and struggle to express their feelings verbally. That is why you should never judge attraction based on one phrase alone. Look for consistency. Does she make time for you? Does she initiate conversations? Does she remember details about you? Does she respect your boundaries? Does she show genuine curiosity about your life? Does she make an effort to stay connected? Does she seem happy when you are around? And most importantly, does her behavior make you feel valued rather than confused? Because real interest should not require you to become a detective every single day. If someone genuinely wants you in their life, over time, their actions will usually make that increasingly clear. There is also something important men should understand about attraction as they get older. You do not need to chase every signal. You do not need to impress someone constantly. You do not need to pretend to be someone you are not. A mature connection is built on confidence, respect, communication, humor, trust, and genuine interest. If you believe a woman may be developing feelings for you, don't immediately pressure her for an answer. Instead, give the connection room to develop. Listen to her. Talk to her. Show interest in her life. Be honest about your own feelings when the time is right. And allow her the freedom to choose what she wants. Because the goal is not simply to figure out whether she likes you. The real goal is to discover whether the two of you genuinely connect. And here is something I want you to think about. Sometimes the biggest sign is not what she says at all. It is how she makes you feel when you're around her. Do you feel respected? Do you feel comfortable? Does conversation feel natural? Does she seem genuinely happy to hear from you? Does she make an effort to know the real person behind the surface? Those things often tell you much more than a single sentence. So let's quickly bring the 7 phrases together in your mind. How was your day? I feel like I can talk to you about anything. You're different from other men. You should come with me. I was thinking about you. What are you doing this weekend? And finally, I can actually see myself doing that with you. If you hear one of these phrases, don't immediately assume she is in love with you. But if you hear several of them repeatedly, while her actions consistently show care, attention, and a desire to spend time with you, there may be something worth exploring. And if you're wondering what to do next, keep it simple. Don't play games. Don't deliberately ignore her to make her chase you. Don't manufacture jealousy. And don't try to manipulate her emotions. Instead, communicate like a confident adult. If you like her too, let her know through your actions and eventually through honest words. Because the strongest relationships are not built on guessing games. They're built when two people feel safe enough to be honest with each other. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed a woman saying something that made you realize she might have feelings for you? Maybe it was one of the 7 phrases we talked about today, or maybe it was something completely different. Share your experience in the comments, because your story might help another person recognize a genuine connection in their own life. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more videos about relationships, communication, confidence, and the subtle signs people show when they genuinely care about you. Remember, don't focus on one sentence. Look at the pattern. Listen to the words. Watch the actions. And most importantly, respect the person behind the signals. Sometimes, the quietest words can reveal the strongest feelings.